good? What is tea? I am back with a new video. You already know. I'm gonna talk about something that a lot of women and some honestly men too go through. They thems go through. And it's called the period. We have a reproductive system that has uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes, all that good stuff. You probably go through your period. Today I'll be talking to you about period high. These are some things that these are all the things that my mom never talked to me about when I got my period. And if you're a grown woman who just wants to get some tips because they probably never had some, I'm gonna give you some tips, girlfriend. I'm gonna give you some tips. Today's course, we're gonna be talking about how to make your period better, a little bit of hygiene, things that you should avoid on your period, how to have a period kit. Let's talk about that. The first thing we're going to talk about is hygiene, because I feel like a lot of people, that's the main thing that they want to know. Give some tips on how to stay clean. At least take 2 showers during your period. Blood can accumulate bacteria staying there, and that could cause infection. So you have to make sure that you take a shower at least twice a day. And if you don't, whenever you go to the bathroom and you use the bathroom to do number 1 or number 2, cloth with some water and just like gently cleanse the area. You cleanse your hoo-ha, and I have to say hoo-ha because I don't want to get monetized. Oh wait, I'm not even getting You should change your pad every 3 to 4 hours. Now, you could also use the instruction that the manufacturer says. For me, I prefer pads because there is less risk for getting TSS, which is toxic shock syndrome. I feel like some of you guys know and some of you guys don't know, but tampons can cause it if you leave it up body for more than 8 hours. Sometimes it could even be a little less. And those freaking changes, inserting something up your vagina, can lead to a UTI. If you don't know what that is, that's a urinary tract infection. And I feel like the best way that I try to avoid it is by not putting anything up there. And by anything, I mean everything. I mean everything. Ask me the last time I got some action. Don't get shocked. I use pads, and I'm going to show you which pads that I use. Wait, this could be like a really good thumbnail photo. Okay, let's get serious. These are all the pads that I use. Pads are your best friend. Right here, this is called a maxi pad. You're supposed to go to sleep with it, but I wear it on a daily basis. During the day, I'll wear it during the day, and that's because I have heavy flow. If my period is a little bit heavy, but it's not too much, I could wear this for, let's say, 3 hours, and I'm not going to spill everywhere, then I'll wear this. This is how it looks. It's quite thin. This one is fat, and it makes me feel so secure. It makes me feel so secure. You see? This is what I wear for security. So if I'm gonna be out all day, I'm only gonna wear the purple pads. And so that no one can tell that I'm wearing a pad, I'll wear jeans, no leggings, no dresses that show off my curves, no dresses at all when I wear those pads, because I don't want people to know. It's for like the super light to medium flow. And this right here is for when you think that you might have your period but you don't. Or it's also for the last days when you have like those brown, the old brown dried up blood, which is what I am doing right now. If you're on your period right now, give me a hoo-ha, give me a hoo-ha. And you can also wear it if your coochie is just super wet. We all know not to spray our hoo-ha with perfume, right? Okay, moving on. The next thing is to make yourself feel better, how to pamper yourself while you are on your menstrual cycle. Taking a nice, hot, warm bath can help your muscles relax. And you know what causes cramps when you're on your period? Those muscles in your freaking uterus. So to make them freaking relax, go ahead and have a little bath. Put some candles all over it. Put some candles all over. So do that because it's supposed to help your muscles relax. Another way to help your muscles relax, something warm and put in your belly, lower abdomen. Leave it in there. You could give yourself a massage or not. Some people that might make you cramp more. Another thing that you could do is use aromatherapy. For me, aromatherapy works. Lavender. Lavender has so many good benefits. I've been obsessed with lavender. Right now, I smell like lavender and vanilla. Essential oils, all essential oils, whichever is your favorite. Lavender, peppermint, lighting up some candles, smelling beautiful flowers, because that helps get your mind off things and it does something to the brain. If you're lazy, it doesn't matter. You need a rest. It's time for you to rest. Exercise is important when you're on your period. You can do a yoga flow. Yoga poses that focus on the root chakra, the sacral chakra. Next, if you want your period to suck and be extremely painful, eat all these foods. Processed foods, dairy, meats, Burger King, McDonald's, saturated fat, all things that might give you cancer in the future. Well, these foods cause inflammation. So you want to take anti-inflammatory foods, foods that have omega-3 like salmon, walnuts, nuts, greens, potatoes. You want to eat high fiber foods with iron. You should start doing that like a few days before your period. Go vegan a few days before your period, because I've done that before, and for some odd reason it just made my period super light. And I didn't do it purposely to like make my period light, but like I was just on a diet and my period was so light that one time that I did that. Yes, I said one time because it's really hard to be vegan, but I'm just giving you guys some tips. It's really hard to be vegan, but I did it once. I didn't even feel my period for the first 2 days. I have to take medication. I didn't have to take medication. So I guess that shit works. Know that your period is gonna hurt. You know you have bad cramps. Take your medication before it happens. Take your medication before it happens. If I know that I'm gonna have bad cramps because my body is telling me that, the first thing I do before I wake up, pop some pill. Whatever pill it is, pop it. Go back to sleep. But obviously, I read the manufacturer and I listen to what my doctor says because I'm not trying to injure myself. Before you follow any of these things, talk to your doctor. Consuming warm, hot foods is your best friend. Now your enemy, or she could be a friend of me, because you know what? Ice cream is really good. Ice cream is really good. But on your period, girl, ice cream is your friend of me because you like her, but you hate her because of what she does to you. She will cause cramps. Eating cold drinks, that will cause you cramps, girl. Stay away from that. Eat warm, room temperature foods, or like warm to hot foods like tea. Oh my gosh, tea is your best friend. For tea over coffee any time, any day. And if you are building a period kit, for my period kit, I always have pads. I have tampons sometimes. I remember I went to the beach once, and so my period kit for outside. I went to the beach once and I felt like my pad was showing, so I had to shove a tampon up my hoo-ha so that I could wear my bikini. So I have tampons in there, even though I don't wear tampons off. Feminine wipes, a small tiny little panty, some perfume and deodorant. Because you never know. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, share to your friends and family and girls that you think should watch this, especially if someone is starting their period. I enjoyed making this video, and hopefully I'll see you again. Deuces.